Today is the day. My son's first birthday this week, so I'm going to be taking him camping for the very first time. It's blisteringly hot. We are fully packed and ready to go. Ben is super excited. Look how excited he is. Look, he's so excited. Oh, come on, Ben. Wake up time, mate. Ben, 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 Ben. Ben, 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 Ben. Ben, 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 Ben. He's out of it. All right. Ooh, Archie. Archie's going to be on his own for about 6 hours today, so I wanted to give him a good big walk. I had a dream last night that I decided not to do this. I was like, forget it. It's only like 20 quid we paid for the campsite, let's just not do it. I've got a lot of anxiety about doing this because I'm taking something that I know I enjoy doing and adding a variable to it, which could make it very unenjoyable. And it's not the looking after Ben's side of it, it's just other people. It shouldn't be busy, you know, it's not summer holiday. I'm going on a Monday. One of the more expensive campsites, non-electric grass pitches. Ben's got some opinions on it too. So I'm hoping I'll be able to get away from other people, and if anyone starts to like sit up next to me, I'll be able to go, hey, just so you're aware, this is my 11-month-old until Thursday. It's his first birthday, first time camping, so he might be screaming in the night. Hopefully he won't be, but just be aware. What if like everything's fine in the night, but then he wakes up at 5 and he's like, bah, 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 bah. I'm like, crap, we've got to get in the car and go, because other people are going to wake up. Or maybe the solution is to just not worry about what other people think. Have a nice little getaway with my son and enjoy it. But I'm very nervous about it. I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited. And I'm also very nervous. We're only going about an hour and a half away. It's like far enough away that the landscape will be different enough that it feels like a bit of an adventure, but not so far that if anything goes wrong, we can't just easily turn around and come home. This car, for a one-night camping trip, is way overpacked, and also the boot is open. Sorted. We're on our way. Yeah? Yeah, we're on our way. Still, this niggling feeling that I'm forgetting something. I think we're okay. I don't think that feeling's gonna go away until we get there. And if I have forgot something, it doesn't really matter. Well, hour and 45 minutes later, we are here. Benjamin has been asleep this entire time. He hasn't woken up once. Oh, hello. Look who he is. Yeah, they were very, very friendly in there. Very, very nice. They did say they're not very busy at the minute. We're going to a field. Oh, it's like a full football court. That's really cool. Picture, we can pitch up wherever we want. Leave by 10, but she said they're not too fussed about all that. This is very, very well kept. Welcome to the seaside field. Right. There is no one. Oh, there's literally like one other people. There's literally like one other group here. So if I go right, set down in the farthest corner. Because like I said before, I'm not worried about Ben. I'm worried about waking other people up. And there's no one right down at the end. So there's no one left or right. I'm feeling good about the right. Left looks good as well though. Left will probably allow us to go a little bit further along. There are fellas there. Also fellas over there though. Let's go left. I've made my decision. I've pushed left. We're going left. We're going as far out as we possibly can. I'm getting evils from the fella over there who's just setting up. We're going right at the edge. Yeah, this will do nicely. Oh mate, it's okay. We're here now. Here we are. It's you. I had this fear that I'd show up and we wouldn't have the tent. I'd have left the tent at home. Fortunately, that doesn't appear to have happened. You gotta wear this because it's sunny, mate. I know you don't like hats, but you gotta wear it. It's got ears as well, which is super cute. So there is also that. A good distance from other people. There's like a buggy over there that I can't hear, so that's a good sign. I feel like I'm getting evils from one of the other groups, but that's probably all in my head because I'm nervous. In my head, they're thinking, really? You're taking a baby that tiny camping? But they're probably not thinking that. They're probably thinking, oh look, a young dad and his son are going camping. Isn't that lovely? Whoa! I'm not sure I want to be facing. We can make ourselves a little enclosure if I face it this way. Ben, what are you doing? No, there we go, that's sorted. Let's hammer that down. Well, fellas over there have already got their speaker out. There's one thing that I do not understand about people that go camping. You go out in nature and your first thought is, need some bloody artificial music. I'm not gonna be able to enjoy this moment properly. Really winds me up. I need to work on not letting that wind me up. Just say, look, they're just, you know, they're enjoying their time out like anyone else. It is quiet. Maybe I'll play some progressive rock through my phone. Yeah, what then, huh? I won't do that. So this tent, I've used it wild camping up the Peak District. I've used it thingy camping like this, like campsite camping. Whoa! It is currently the only tent I own. I used to have like an 8-man tent, but that was just ridiculous overkill. But no, this tent cost a whopping £40 from like Asda or something, and I've used it so much. In the Peak District, I went last year with Tom, who was in my last video. The Peak District, I went last year. The weather was atrocious. It rained all night. It was ridiculously windy. This tent kept us dry, me and Archie. This one is on its way out. I put that in the wrong place. For a tent that cost me £40 about 5 years ago. Honestly in disbelief at how long it's lasted me. It's quite grassy in there. Because at the last trip, at the boys' trip, someone thought it would be really funny if they disassembled my tent with the window wide open. I did not find it funny. Because now my tent is covered in grass. This is the craziness, right? This is like the storm before the calm. You get all of this done. And then you set down and you're good to go. Someone is listening to Taylor Swift. Love story on a loop. We've got some good news. The guys that are playing music, not camping. There's a bunch of picnic benches over there and they're just set up there, but look at this. So we're literally over there. Steep. No wiggles, no wiggles. You're doing a great job, mate. You're doing such a good job. I had no idea that we were camped, like a beach campsite. I knew it was next to it, but I thought you'd have to go on like this road to get down there. I had no idea. I saw pictures of these steps, but I didn't realise they were actually attached to the campsite. It's going to be fun to climb up later. For now, we're just good in our adventures, aren't we, mate? Yeah, we are. Let's see what we can find, mate. I left my mic in the car and I probably shouldn't. You know that picture of the zombies in the distance? And the more you look, the more appear? It's a bit like that here with people. I can see some fellas down there and some down there. But as we were walking down, there was no one. It was just us at the beach. And now, loads of people. Tower. What are you gonna do about it? The tower. Top of the car. No! We're hanging out in the porch area because it's too sunny. Ben's starting to get quite chatty, aren't you, mate? Playing with the blocks. So looking back to some of the footage I've recorded today. I'm already happy that I've got this on video. I'm not thinking about it. I'm not thinking like, oh, I'm gonna vlog. Because to be honest, there's not a lot of content. Like, what are we doing? Like, we set up the tent, we drove here, we set up the tent, we went for a walk down the beach, and now we're just hanging out. We're just playing with the blocks and just chilling out. Yeah. Because mate, one day you're gonna be my age. You're gonna be 26. You might have your own little baby. You might want to take him camping. If I do a good enough job, he will. That'll be 26 more birthday camps. 2040? 2040. Dear me. His boots will not stay on. He had these boots, and Francesca was like, maybe if he wants to try and walk it. Oh, ow! He doesn't even know. One day, Ben, you're going to be 26, and I'm going to show you this clip. And you can apologise for it then. One day you will apologise for doing that. Making my eye water. Anyway, Francesca was like, maybe he'll try walking. He did stand for like a second as well, longest I've seen him stand in them. But he just takes them off, he refuses to keep them on. It is 5:30, and I reckon that is prime barbecue lighting time. Now we can reach up here, so I'm gonna have to watch very carefully. We've got some instant light charcoal, but I completely forgot to bring any scissors, so I don't know what. I'm gonna have to use my brute strength to rip this open, that was easy. I'm more of a brute than I thought I was. Thank you for the spoon, mate. There we go. Can I have some more of your dinner, mate? He's a tiny amount of this pouch. Yeah. This is a whole vegetable and chicken casserole, right? We got carrot, tomato puree, water, rice, chicken, peas, onion, sweet potato, parsnip, and it's all like in a pouch that will last until 2025. I mean, it's not exactly good survival food because it's like 89 calories in the whole thing, but bloody impressive and a lifesaver for a trip like this. Yeah, Ben's impressed. So I said there's a path going down that way. We had a couple of dog walkers, northern fellas, come by, and they were giving us advice on if we wanted to get down to the beach, how to avoid using the steps. And I'm like, we've already used the steps. It's still dead quiet. There's like one more tent set up back there. But overall, still very quiet. I'm hoping that he'll go to bed around 8ish. Speaking of those steps, I did leg day yesterday as well. Everything aches. Still went down and did it. This is so dumb. There's really no need, but I got the gloves, I may as well use them. Just as well, actually, I need to turn the handle down. Oh, that's not. All right, yeah. You know what? I'm glad I used the gloves. Burgers. We've got sausages, we've got a Ben who's trying to climb up to play with the barbecue. Now these are low fat, so I'm hoping that these on one side, burgers on the other, it's not going to cause it to flame up and burn. We're probably not going to get through all of this food. I know, Ben. I get it, mate. Yeah, I always put the meat on too early. I think this time I put it on way too late. Oh no, that is cooking. That is cooking well. So waiting game bed. Okay, that's perfect. Come on, that's cooking great. Might even be the best barbecue I've ever done. I mean, that burger's falling apart, but you know, it's a steak burger, it's alright, that'll happen. Right, straight in, and I'm just gonna chuck it on in the bun. And just let it sit there to cool down for a little bit. Meat looks good though, doesn't it, mate? Actually, there's like no coals over this side. So I move everything over here. So I've put him in 2 layers. I've given him like a base layer. He's got this, and he's got a 3.5 tog sleeping bag, and I'm hoping that's going to be enough. It is very hot. It's starting to get a little bit chilly. When the sun goes down, that's going to make all the difference in it. Right, Ben, I'm gonna first bite. Okay, so I cooked it. All right. Oh, that burger is amazing. Morrison steak burgers. That's good meat then. Right, have some of your bit. Hang on, it needs to cool down first. I know. Still a bit hot. What do you reckon? Oh. Good. Oh no, I shouldn't. Oh, hang on. Oh, perfect. The like grill attachment I'm not using. Let's chuck them in that. We'll see how this goes. That first time putting Ben to bed was a bit of a false start. He did not go to bed. As soon as I got him in his tent, he was wide awake again. I wanted to explore the tent. So I brought him back, sat him on my lap, patted him on the back for about 40 minutes. He kept getting distracted because there was a guy over there throwing a ball for his dog. And Ben just loves dogs. But eventually he did fall asleep. Eyes rolled back on his head, he fell asleep. About 10 minutes later, I was able to just about successfully transfer him into the tent. He did wake up for a second when I put him down. Yeah, I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna read my book. That baby's just moved. I've got to make sure he's still in a good position. And I'll be doing this all night, I reckon. Yeah, he's good. Look who's up. I've put him in his nice sleeping bag. I went into the tent. He sort of got up and was crawling around and his head was all sweaty. It was not warm out here, but it is warm in there. So I've put him in his sleeping bag so he can hang out with me for a little bit. He's so tired. It's difficult though, because he's got nothing to cover his head. And I think babies lose the most heat through their head because it's like the biggest part of their body. And I'm just really worried that it's getting chillier now. I'm worried he's going to wake up in the night. just be freezing cold. And there's nothing I can do to like cover his head. He can't wear a hat to sleep. So I don't know. I've purposefully packed up everything. So if we need to go, it's just a case of chucking him in the car, packing up the tent, which will only take 5 minutes, and then going. Hopefully we should be okay. I'm going to get the fire going anyway, because once that's done, yeah, we've got the full experience, haven't we, mate? Except for sleeping, which you don't want to do at the minute. What are you doing, Ben? Ben? What are you fiddling with? Come here. Come here. Okay, I think we're going to head off. Because I've had a second thought as well, which is this airbed. Really good. But you get your mouth stuck there and your nose stuck there. It's 20 to 9. And this guy does not want to be in this tent. Put him in, he starts crying, starts trying to crawl out. We hung out in it for a little bit. But he was still just not having it. He was not happy about it. I think the important thing is that we've had a really good day. We spent loads of time together. We've really chilled out. And it'd be nice if the camping thing worked out. But we've sort of had the same experience, just not the sleeping part of it. But the whole point of this was to give it a try. If it didn't work, we'd head home. And I don't know how much of this is just me worrying and wanting to avoid stress and how much of it is genuine, but like, he will be happier sleeping in his own bed. I'll be happier not having to worry about him. When I say sleeping in his own bed, I mean he'll actually get some sleep. So let's get packed home, mate. Okay, Benjamin, let's get you sorted out, shall we? Fortunately, the car is pretty much already completely packed. Go. He's got so much energy. He's so full of like smiles and everything. Considering it's like an hour and a half, 2 hours and almost past his bedtime. He doesn't know what's going on, but he's very excited by it all. I also think I'm calling it time for this tent. This tent has been so good for me. Just such a great tent. But with the porch collapsing, the broken poles, yeah. You can't hear it probably because of the mic, but Ben's agreeing with me. It would be good as a backup tent, should I ever need one. I wonder if he thought that little sleep he had in the tent was a nap. A couple of years' time, you and me, we're going to be all over this. Yeah. He's excited about it. Almost done. Let's go. I don't know if I should tell Francesca we're heading back or surprise her. I think I should probably tell her we're heading back. Let's do it, Ben. Let's do it. We're back, Ben. Yeah, I know. Good morning. It's 8:30 on Tuesday. I think I made the right choice. We got back about 11 o'clock. Ben woke up at midnight and he was inconsolable for about half an hour. Just proper crying, didn't really want his bottle. Settled him down, got him back to sleep. And then he was awake from about 5:15. So if we were at the campsite and I was on like 4 hours of sleep, then I had this 2 hour drive, that would have been rough, especially because, you know, this is his routine. So he's going to have a regular day today. So he's going to be just as active today and energetic as he is any other day, because it's his choice, isn't it? It's his routine. Archie was so pleased to see me when I got in. He was going absolutely crazy, so that's nice. I'm going to wrap this vlog up here. I'm going to start editing it, I think, while he's asleep, and unpack the car, more importantly. But I think I made the right choice. I think we'll try it again in a few months. Or maybe as a family. And that'll be very different. I think that'll have a very different outcome. But I'm glad that I did it. We had a fantastic day. I don't think I've spent just like 8 hours just him and me doing nothing. No distractions, no phones or anything. Just him and me. I think ever. So really, really positive experience. And it's still Ben week. I've still got the rest of the week off. So I'm going to figure something out for us to do today. Tomorrow we're going to a forest with my parents, and then Thursday is his actual birthday. We're going to the aquarium as a family. Friday he's got swimming lessons, and then Saturday he's got his party. So like tons of stuff left to do this week. Just him and me. Probably more energetic as well because of that. So yeah. Glad that I recorded this, because like I'm really looking forward to getting stuck into the footage and seeing how this all came out. This is probably going to be a long video, because a lot of it is just like single unedited takes, and I think I'm going to leave them in like that. But we'll see. Right, goodbye. Thank you for watching. I love you, doggy.